Pause everywhere, no! This is Melbourne, Route 96. Let's start. It looks like this takes place in Australia. I mean, Melbourne, duh. I mean, what? I don't know, like Melbourne, New York or whatever right now. No. Okay. Alright. Every time I visit, it feels like home. A strange concept given how dissimilar it is to my real home, but there is a familiarity that washes over me each time I return, and I feel at peace within myself. The city calls me to assimilate, and I listen. Concrete and steel fight to complement sandstone, as I wander enamored throughout streets and alleyways in search of hidden art and whispers. I make an impulse buy. It's a camera. Polaroid camera. I always considered buying one of those just to take little photos and do a little album of fun nonsense stuff. But then I thought to myself, what in the world would I be scrapbooking? I don't have a family to do that for or anything. Just do like a bunch of pictures of mischief. Like it'd be like a psycho killer type of thing. Like with how many, and she'd be like, stop, no, stop, pause everywhere, no, stop taking photos of everything. You know. Lotion, all that. Anyway, although it is really an impulse buy, if it's something you've been eyeing off for a while, maybe. Eyeing. I once read that you can't fake a true Polaroid. Each photo is a singular moment of perspective emulsified, in silver halide and trapped within chemical jelly. Beauty, truth, and decay painted in light. Light! If you're honest with your camera, then a Polaroid will never lie. Music might. Boarding at Borg, I catch at the 96 tram to St. Kilda. My stop is the end of the line. I watch the city breathe from... City breath? Breathe? Breath. Yes, breath. Breath with an E at the end. Breathe. Breath. From the window as I settle in to enjoy the ride. Click to listen to the passengers. Like on each of them? Oh. Passenger 1. She asked me for a body count, so I said 12, but I really don't know. Could be 20, 30. I really don't know. Well, that's one way to refer to past relationships. She confiscated my phone. Oh, well, it's just whatever order comes in, I guess. I've just discovered redheads. What the hell, bro? You are a redhead. Yeah, I mean, did he not look in a mirror before? Baggage handler stuck his finger into a live animal enclosure and, You know, that's not what I meant. Tom Cruise as a mage? That's amazing. A baby raven landed on the platform, and it backs up, and I'm right against the back of the platform, and it backs up, and does a wee. It was awful. I thought you said it was awesome. No, because I was wearing sandals. What this thorny mark? I am now alone with my never silent mind. A tattoo shop catches my eye from the window, and I'm reminded of my fresh ink from the day before. Lyrics from a video game inked in Courier New into my left arm. There is no inertia in the ocean. What game is that from? I hum under my breath as I carefully apply cream to the fresh letters. On the subway. Yeah. Something to do to pass the time, not read a book or anything. This is the last stop, thank you. Excuse me, ma'am? Last stop. Oh. I know I've lost the moment I stepped on the platform. Well, not lost as per se, I'm still at the end of the line. It's just not the end I am looking for. The next tram, traveling in my failed direction, arrives 5 minutes later, and the driver assures me that riding the 96 to the wrong end of the line happens all the time. She lets me board without tapping on, and I watch the scenery in reverse. Are these the same people? A baby raven landed on the platform and it backs up. Baby raven? Didn't I hear this story already? Backs up, and does a wee. It was awful. I thought you said it was awesome. She's going to say, no, because I was wearing sandals. No, because I was wearing sandals. See? She said it word for word. Deja vu, the feeling as though as you've lived through a moment before. It is the illusion of memory, but this feels real. Yeah. You know, I get moments of deja vu too. It's just like really specific stuff. You know, it's just like you recognize that you're seeing one moment and then there's something associated with that and it's just like ding ding. Like, why am I remembering this happening previously? I don't know. Some stuff that's too odd to have happened twice together. I wish I had an example. Tom Cruise as a mage? It's amazing. Same pathetic joke that this gentleman told before. You know, that's not what I meant. Baggage handler stuck his finger in a live animal enclosure and, I've just discovered redheads. What the hell, bro? You are a redhead. Hey, what the hell, bro? She asked me for a body count, so I said 12, but I really don't know. Could have been 20, 30. I really don't know. I really hope he's talking about relationships. She confiscated my phone. Seems like it's a relationship thing. The 96 stops at the mall, and I'm back to the beginning. I don't want to hear anymore. I've heard all I need to know. I put in my headphones and hit play on the set list from the night before. What are you listening to? Hackin', St. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked. Oh, man. This kind of reminds me of the trip to the city that I used to take from where I used to live and just go to, like, Secaucus and everything. I always love how they always announce Secaucus. Secaucus, Secaucus. Just love that. Shops and streets give way to overground embankments and warehouses' canvases. The people around me dissolve as I'm lulled by the romantic sway and enraptured by sound. I reached the correct end of the line this time. I'm one of those people that would take the wrong way because I think everyone else is going in one direction and like my initial instinct is to go here, but I'm like, but everyone else is going this way and it's like the popular destination, so it must be this way. Whereas they're probably there for like a family reunion or some bullshit, you know. Ackland Street fails to impress as it once did, perhaps in part because my quest for vinyl failed to produce any swans. I'm sorry, what was that sentence? Ackland Street fails to impress as it once did, so a street. Okay, got that so far. Perhaps in part because my quest for vinyl failed to produce any swans. So you're trying to find vinyl and such swans. What is that thing? Maybe it's like an Australian specific slang. I make my way towards the beach. Luna Park sleeps in Fridays. That actually reminds me. So I don't really log my dreams too often, but as I mentioned at the beginning of this stream, I had 3 dreams last night. Swans didn't have anything to do with the dreams I had last night, but I sometimes go back and reread some of my older dreams. And there was this one where I don't know why. I really don't know why, but there was someone that I went to go say hello to at this party. And instead of me going to say hello, I accidentally clicked the A button, like I had a prompt and I pressed A, and I opened their gift they meant to give to someone else at the party. It was like a mayor's birthday for some reason. And we were alone in this quiet room while everyone else was bustling out there. The person was really pissed at me for doing that, and I started wrapping it up and apologizing. But then Rob Riggle from The Daily Show, if you don't remember, like back in the day, Rob Riggle, I don't know what else he's done outside of The Daily Show, but comedian dude, thick neck, kind of loud, like, you know, kind of person. That's what I think of him as. So he just like on like a TV, I guess, announces it to the mayor what it was in the box, which was a, what was it with it? There was 2 gifts in there, and one was like a VHS of swans. So apparently, and he said, like, he says this, like, oh yeah, we better not tell her. Hey, the mayor approves of your gift. And so the person that made the gift was really pissed at me at that point. But it's not like it was my fault, you know, it was like weird game, you know, stuff. Anyway, that was a dream I had. That was a dream I had for no reason. Anyway, I make my way towards the beach. Luna Park sleeps in Friday silence while the great scenic railways dip and waves like an ocean stilled. Like an ocean. Maybe because it is. Sitting on the sand, I reach into my bag for my journal and to grab a drink. Inside, I rediscover my newly acquired camera and instantly regret not remembering it sooner. I take a photo. Gallery image unlocked, yeah. Oh, I guess that's what that image means. Like, if I see unlock Polaroid number 2. Ooh. I'm gonna guess that anytime I see that little icon, I can take a picture. And please. It's a nice picture. Except, I mean, like, I don't think the boots look too good in here, but maybe it's just, like, contrasting the peacefulness with the production of life. Next time I should use my camera on the tram. Maybe, just maybe, it will provide distraction enough from the distortions of my reality. After all, a true Polaroid will never lie. Ride again? Yeah. Take another ride. Choose to ride again. Yeah. Boarding at Bork. I catch the 96 tram to St. Kilda. My stop is at the end of the line. She asked me for a body count, so I said 12, but I really don't know. It could be 20, 30, I really don't know. I can't seem to shake the feeling of deja vu, or maybe it's more like deja vécu, as if I've already lived this exact moment before. She confiscated my phone. Maybe I could distract myself with my travel journal to pass the time. Oh wow, that's very specific. This reminds me of Post Secret. I just discovered redheads. I'm not clicking anything yet, I'm reading. Birds aren't real. A philosophical inquiry. Tim Train.
This tram will turn right.
What is that? I bet if I click that it has something on the other side. Enjoy. Oh, that's an airplane wing. Oh, it took me a second. Sakurai Coffee. Sticky Intuitive, a zine shop. Lindsay. Ice caramel ribbon to go. Some random QR code. I wouldn't check it out. Fly. I'm always suspicious of QR codes. You know, you really don't know where they go to. Fly to Melbourne and Starbucks spells my name correctly. So your name is Lindsay. S-A-Y. I also met a weird bird. I think it was a white-faced heron? Maybe it wasn't real, just like the bugs in my camera lens. Maybe this person has thoughts. Yes, they are alive. But what is really real? It is just what it is, of course, and not just what you feel. Unless, of course, they're not. Birds. I haven't quite made up my mind, and I don't do that a lot. Birds aren't real. Yes, they are. Unless, of course, maybe the claims that they aren't true. And then, of course, we'll see. Birds aren't real. No, they're not. Birds aren't real. Yes, they're not. Or no, perhaps they are. Oh, shit. A shitting shit that isn't real just shat upon my calf. I think birds are real, man. I've seen them. I've fed them. You know, they're there. Oh. Weird. I was expecting to take a picture of some of the passengers. Excuse me, ma'am, last stop. I know I lost the moment I step on the platform. I'm lost the moment I step on the platform. Well, not lost per se, I'm still at the end of the line. It's just not the end I'm looking for. Next tram traveling in my failed direction arrives 5 minutes later and the driver assures me riding 96 to the wrong end of the line happens all the time. Just for me. She lets me board without tapping on. I take out my camera to capture the scenery in reverse. There we go. A baby raven landed on the platform. Yep, we know. Backs up, pisses. I thought you said it was awesome. No, because I was wearing fucking sandals. She didn't say fucking last time. Seems there is a glitch in the deja vu matrix. Weird. Isn't there a movie where Tom Cruise is a maid or something? Was there a lady with him last time? You know, that's not what I meant. What? No! Don't you go twisting my words in your fucked up fantasies again? No, that's it. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I know this person who has a friend that works at the airport. So there was a baggage handler who stuck his finger into a live animal enclosure thing. You know, a cage. So yeah, he sticks his finger through the bars in. I just discovered redheads. What the hell, bro? You are a redhead. Yeah, I know, but I was watching this video last night, and the thing is, the girls could do with her red hair. She asked me for a body count, so I said 12, but I really don't know. Could be 20, 30. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Fuck, what if the body count is really a... She confiscated my phone. I think she knows. I think she knows I did it. But I've covered my tracks, dispose of the car, everything. The fuck? You with the camera, are you recording? Are you fucking recording this? What? No, sorry, it's a polaroid. I can't record anything with it, it's just photos. Instant photos, I mean. See, just a polaroid, nothing digital. Can't record a thing. I can take a photo if you need me to, prove it. No, I'm good, thanks. Okay. What the fuck just happened? Look through the camera again? Yes, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Why do you still have that fucking camera on me? Hey, it's right. She's not recording. It's an instant camera. She's just trying to prove it because she's scared, right? She wants to take a picture? Then take your fucking picture. Take a photo? Fine, take it. Was that a squid? What the fuck? The 96 stops at the mall and I'm back to the beginning. I put the camera back in my bag. I don't want to hear nor see anymore. I put my headphones and hit play on the set list from the night before. All right, what is your music? Hackin'? Hackin' setlist Melbourne 2024. It's got monkeys. Doesn't seem like your playlist is very long. What does it say? 34 minutes? Hour 34 minutes. That's not very long playlist. I have a playlist from back when one of my old jobs where I used to play music in stores to sample specific speakers, and it's like a few days long. I kept adding more songs, and I'm like, nah, I'm a little bored anymore on there. And I'm like, was kind of a challenge to find stuff that people would want to hear, / was work appropriate, / I wanted to hear, you know? So, mixed a lot of that. Plenty of 60s music in there, 60s, 70s, maybe a little 50s in there. And of course, some modern stuff. I mean, the first song I added was a Jamaican song, so... Which that one was just a test to make sure it was, you know, audible. So, anyway. I had people come up all the time that were working there that would shut it off, unfortunately. It's the same people, by the way. And then when they tried playing their own music, which I encourage, it would just be like some really awful stuff. I'm like, ugh. But you know, like if I'm gonna have the peace with people that you work with, you gotta let them play some of their crappy music every once in a while. So, there you go. Streets and shops give way to overground warehouses and campus embankments. I'm confused, or is it my camera that's confused? Melodies barely register as I try to avoid melody. I reached the correct end of the line this time. The beach is making some weird noises, Ma. Sitting on the sand, I'm still shaking. I tried looking for pieces of the Polaroid as I disembarked, but could find nothing. A true Polaroid will never lie. I reach into my bag to grab a drink. As I sip, the jet Sam in my brain drifts to question the ocean's truth. Why is it making this terrible noise? Yeah, take another photo. I click the shutter. Oh, good. So good. I'm so glad that we came back to the beach. Tentacles, tentacles. True ending. Oh. Melbourne Route 96, written and created by Lindsay Mansfield. Snippets of real conversations overheard whilst in Melbourne, Australia. Zine is a real zine called Birds Aren't Real by Tim Train. Sound is by Lindsay Mansfield. Additional sound effects by Pixabay. Cool. Are you gonna show like... I mean, this is going a bit slow for me. You showing all the Polaroids? Is that what's happening? Or just the one? No signal creative Discord. I think I'm good. I'm not big on Discord, honestly. Although I've been considering making a Discord server for myself recently. I don't know how I feel about that. See music volume here. I just want to see. Oh, I closed it accidentally. Oops, hang on. I just want to see, because there are achievements on this game, which I was covering those. Looks like I have exactly half the achievements, and the rest of them are hidden. So I had unlocked Polaroid 2, 5, and 6. We could give it one more run around. So I think what we need to do is not write it again. That would be my guess. I'll skip over a lot of this. Polaroid. There we go. Oh, I didn't get an achievement for that, but there we go. Oh, there it is. Unlock Polaroid number 1. Hooray! I did a thing. We're gonna skip going back this time and see what happens. I mean, it might just straight end there. There aren't too many options for us to go through. But I feel like going through most of them. Oh, there's my Polaroid. Right again? No. What? Can I load where I left? Oh, there's an actual save spot. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Alright, well then, this is what we'll do. I'm gonna save after the ride back choice is made. Right end of the line, this is the thing that you do, it's just lining up to be pretty good. Rah! And then here's the murderers. You can see that he's looking at me. It's fun that he's talking about something so nefarious, so open, you know? That's nice of him. Okay, now we're at the beach. Gotta save. Alright, and now we're gonna get some different choices in a moment. Not that many. Alright, so I'm gonna just save over this
After
part.
the next stop, this tram will turn right.
The tram will turn right. You with the camera, are you recording? No, it's a Polaroid. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Look through the camera again? No. Let's see what happens. Didn't take the photo. 96 steps at the mall and I'm back to the beginning. I put the camera back in my bag. I don't want to hear nor see anymore. Put them in my headphones. The set list. Gratified with the warehouse together. Oh, I skipped over stuff. Sorry. I reached the correct end of the line. The ocean sounds normal again. Sitting on the sand, I reach into my bag for my journal and to grab a drink. As I sip, the jet sand in my brains drifts to questions the ocean's truth. It was so peaceful starting out over the Bass Strait, knowing home was on the other side. What would have happened if I looked back through the camera? Maybe next time I should look. Right again? If I say no here, hang on, let's just save. It just ends? Okay, well then that's stupid. Let's hit yes then. The baby raven backs up. Not again. That's not how it goes. Okay, so it seems to be the same thing as before. Let me see if the dude has a different reaction. Us having done this again. Are you fucking recording this? Yep, one again. He's asking if my Polaroid is capturing anything on the audio. Which is weird. Look through the camera. Yep. This time we will. Why do you still have that fucking camera on me? Hey, it's alright. She's not recording. She wants to take a picture? Take your fucking picture. Let's put the camera away this time. Didn't look through the camera. 96 stops at the mall and back at the beginning. I have the camera back in my bag. I don't want to hear nor see anymore. Headphones on. Hit play. Numb from the confrontation. The scenery is juxtaposed. The more I stare, the less it becomes clear. Ooh. I reached the correct end of the line. It's the beach. Seems pretty normal. Sitting on the stand, I'm still a bit shaken. I wonder what I would have done if I had taken his photo. Reaching in my bag for my journal, grab a drink. Ride more time? Are you kidding me? Come on, let me load. Gotta load over here. Yeah, I'm sure. Load. Yep, look through the camera. Take the picture, and then we're going to the beach and not taking anything. So there you got your calamari face. Skippity skip through this. I don't know if it was worth replaying this after all, except for the minor achievements I'm getting, which I'm just achievement hog. There's the music. The music got weird. Yes, I'm sure. Go. Take the photo. No. I hear the static call my name through the waves of distortion. I must know of whom or what it sings to me. I click the shutter. Still doesn't. Alright, well you did it. Congratulations. I feel like I still missed a photo somewhere. Let me check them achievements. You wanna take your time? Yeah, there's 2 achievements missing. That's weird. Alright, they're hidden. Unlock Polaroid 3, Love Bite. Fish out of water, Polaroid 4. Well, I'm not gonna go look too hard into finding those. But it looks like more people found those 2 than they did about putting the camera in the bag and looking the other way. That's weird. I don't know. Alright, well, maybe you can find out what that is and you can tell me about it in the comments of the YouTube upload when that happens. Alright? But yeah, this was a cute little indie game that I enjoyed. And I hope you enjoyed watching me play it. Once again, yes, I'm sure I want to quit. That one was called Melbourne Route 96.